Welcome back, Dark Army, and hold on. Alright, welcome back, Dark Army, and welcome back to another Madden NFL 18. And today we are going to be playing the divisional round against the Pittsburgh Steelers, which yesterday a new subscriber kept saying how it was a trilogy. And it was the Steelers versus the Browns the third. So yeah. So today we're gonna see if we can move on to the conference championship. So just before the video starts, just leave in the comments below on who you guys think the Cleveland Browns will face. Hold on. Need to get rid of the need to find where it is again. Okay, I think... Is it raining again? I hope it's not. Alright, I think it's in, team settings. Game options. No. Visual. Oh, franchise bottom line ticker. Off. I forgot where it was. So we're going to turn that off for the playoffs. Also, as you guys see, Ray Lewis is losing money. But there is literally a Jarvis Landry glitch. Okay? So let me show you guys what I did. Just to say, like, I just wanted to see if this would work, and it didn't. But what I did was I moved Jarvis Landry to a halfback. And turns out he's a 91 overall as a running back. So I didn't check this yet. Okay, so he doesn't have that much yardage. Yeah, he doesn't have that much yardage though. But yeah, apparently he's a 91 overall as a halfback, but I changed his position to see if that would work, and that didn't work because it still shows the same thing. And then what I did was I switched to another team and see if just to see if I could trade for him, and he still doesn't show up. So I don't know why, what's going on with this. Hold on. I gotta change his number. Yep, that's his actual Cleveland Browns number. And then we're gonna change him back to wide receiver. So yeah, he's number 80 for the Cleveland Browns. But I don't know what's going on here. I wish I knew. I'm gonna check if he shows up at the end of the season. If not, I don't know. I'm trying my best to get him back, but he's not showing up. So I don't know what's going to bring him back. I don't know if he can actually come back because it's like this is literally a glitch that just started yesterday because I put him on injury reserve, okay? And normally for injury reserve, it brings the player back after, basically like I said yesterday, injury reserve only keeps the player away from being traded or cut. It does not keep him away from coming back. I don't know what Madden's doing, but this is starting to get annoying. Alright, anyway, let's go play the divisional round. You guys all know who's playing. It's the Steelers versus the Browns, the Patriots versus the Chiefs, the Falcons versus the Eagles, and the Vikings versus the Cardinals. So just leave in the comments below on who you guys think we're going to be facing tomorrow. And tomorrow, or okay. Leave in the comments below on who you guys think we're going to be facing tomorrow, and then leave in the comments below on if we do win this game and win tomorrow, who we're going to be facing in the Super Bowl, and if we're going to win that. So yeah, to be honest, I think we're going to go to the conference championship and probably lose, because if the Chiefs beat the Patriots, then we have to face another first round bye team. But if the Patriots beat the Chiefs, we have to face a wild card team who has more confidence in going to the Super Bowl.
Hello everyone, I'm Larry Ridley, and this is the NFL on EA Sports. The winding road to the Super Bowl continues here in the divisional round, where two teams look to take another step towards the Super Bowl. It's the Steelers going up against the Browns.
Just off the shores of Lake Erie, we are at First Energy Stadium in a city aptly named after its founder, Moses Cleveland, way back in 1796. Coming up, it's Divisional Round Saturday, and we've got an AFC battle on tap between the Pittsburgh Steelers and the Cleveland Browns.
Now, who gets the ball first? We do. We've been getting the ball for a while. Like, that's 4 straight so far.
Championships on the line here as divisional weekend in the NFL is underway. Here's the dangerous Tyreek Hill. He'll bring it back to just about the 25, call it the 24-yard line. So here come the Browns for their first drive on offense. They'll be led out by the former Cal Bear, Aaron Rodgers.
I remember meeting him when he was playing at Cal, and I remember walking away thinking, instead of having Rodgers stitched on the back of his jersey, it should just say confidence, because that's how he felt about his own abilities and his ability to elevate a team.
So, basically, I changed the title for today's video. Like, I wanted to name it, the divisional round trilogy, but I named it Welcome Back Cleveland, because it's like now the Cleveland Browns are back in the playoffs and they actually clinch, where that's actually what the Browns used to do. They used to clinch in the playoffs.
Second and 8 and 9.
Second down and 4.
So yeah, I basically named the title Welcome Back Cleveland because I'm basically just welcoming the Browns back to the playoffs. Something that the Browns should be in every year.
They established the tone. Mean, nasty, physical. They can't wait to get after people. That allows the rest of the offense to feel confident.
Alright, we're gonna do mesh.
An early test, 2 plays in. This is 3rd and 2.
Now, we already faced the Steelers 3 times, and we're 1-1 against the Steelers, but we only have 1 loss against our divisional rivals, but we are 1-1 against the Pittsburgh Steelers. So let's see if we can make that 2-1 or 1-2. Whichever comes first. Hopefully 2-1. Oh, I should have backed you.
A good pickup there, 26 yards. So after that big gain, let's see what else the offense has up its sleeve.
All right. I might not be talking that much, just because I'll try and concentrate, because I actually want the Browns to win.
Now,
if you guys remember last week, we beat the Steelers by 3 points. So the Steelers don't have Big Ben anymore, so that's gonna help us. We still have all our starters except Jarvis Landry, who.
You mentioned he's long, 6'7", over 315 pounds. Man, he is huge.
So yeah, I really don't know what's going on with this Jarvis Landry glitch. Again, I'm gonna see if he is like if he will come back after the Super Bowl or after our season is over. I don't know. Just leave in the comments below if this ever happened to you guys, and if this did ever happen to you, how did you fix it? Because I don't know how to fix this. I tried. Like, I tried to fix this, and now it's just getting on my nerves.
Throwing is Rodgers, and he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Cleveland. Ladarius Green, a 20-yard touchdown. And the Browns take it right down the field and score on the opening drive. One of the keys to their long winning streak has been scoring first. An ideal drive right there, getting the first 6 points of the ball game.
Do you go back to our
back in the playoffs in the first drive?
Absolutely.
With some teams,
we score.
I script to probe in the early part of the game. Other teams, I script to attack. They've been in attack mode for these ball
now,
games.
I remember at the beginning of the season, I said on how if the Browns don't make the playoffs, I have to cut the highest overall player.
Here's Tucker now out to kick this one away.
I know Aaron Rodgers is still our highest overall player, but he's staying on the team.
So the Steelers offense getting set for their first drive. Bringing the troops onto the field is Joshua Dobbs, the rookie quarterback out of Tennessee.
And no excitement unless you're on the defensive team of last week in his numbers, because the only excitement he really generated was the one interception he threw.
Yeah, no touchdown pass.
Yeah, and his team wasn't real thrilled about that, and they lost the game. So I know this week has been tough on him because he's been working hard. Fundamentals, footwork, finding the right targets, and bottom line, how do they get a win?
Looking to find a lane, but he can't rein in at the
Are we talking about
line.
week 17?
No gain on the play. It'll be second down. This offense has some speed, and certainly Martavis Bryant, he has some speed.
He has that, and he has size. That's what makes him so difficult to cover, because just when you think you have to play him one way, the other attribute kicks in. Martavis Bryant could be an all-star real soon.
So second and 10 here.
As I drop my phone. That is smart,
On
y'all.
the counter, here's Bell. And he will lose yardage.
See, I'm not even trying.
His own 19-yard line. It goes as a loss of 6. And now third down. And
Look at this. It shows Jarvis Landry like he's not injured.
They've obviously still been pretty successful.
Give everyone credit for this.
Anyway, we're
because
only
to me,
missing 3
when that
players.
happens, key guys are out. The next man steps up and plays well. But that starts with the organization itself, all the way through. No excuses for guys being out.
Through an opening, and there he goes.
Alright, they got lucky.
And into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Jesse James, 81 yards. And the Steelers are an extra point away from tying this thing up. When they drew that up, I don't think they envisioned it ending in a house call, but he got it and took it all the way home.
Really impressive run after the catch, wasn't it? That was really special by him. But let's face it, in today's NFL, those tight ends are often former wide receivers, or maybe even sometimes bigger running backs. They just put them in a position to get a great matchup and make plays like that.
This is taken just shy of the 10 here. And good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up.
It's funny because most Browns fans are mostly used to the Browns just going home and them having to watch other teams play in the playoffs. This time, they get to watch the Browns actually play in the playoffs.
I would think that they would, because if they were confident enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory, why would you change anything. They've got to be confident about what they're presenting and continue to do so.
Yeah, because the secondary, they really look clueless.
This time,
that drive
Cleveland fans get to see their Browns back in the playoffs and hopefully go all the way to Super Bowl 52.
They run. It's Gurley. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down.
That's just running the ball 101 because too much east-west, not enough north-south. Got to get upfield, don't you?
They just kept stringing him out before he knew it. He had hit the sideline. Rodgers to throw on 2nd down. Green's got it over the middle. And he's going to get this one down right to the edge of the red zone of the chalk of the 20. And a nice gain of 21 yards.
Someone sharp in this game. I mean, a touchdown pass in the first drive and comes right back, and he's flinging it around really well here.
A really nice throw there to pick up the first down. You kind of just feel a laser focus and confidence about him, and I think we saw that. First down and 10 now for the offensive group. Now it's Rodgers. This is caught, and he'll be taken down at the 2-yard line. Another big hitter there. This one good for 18.
Well, he does have 1 touchdown in the game already, and while this one won't go for 6, it's enough to get him 1st and goal. But you and I both know he's going to be a little upset he didn't cross the goal line for a 2nd time in this one.
Might want the ball here. And this is caught. Touchdown, Cleveland. Antonio Brown. A 2-yard touchdown grab. And the Browns have taken the lead. And all about timing there on that short slant, Charles.
Exactly right. That was timed up so well. The route, the throw, touchdown.
To be honest, I really don't care when it comes to rushing or running. Like, when it comes to rushing or passing,
Tucker now for the extra
I'll sometimes rush, and I'll sometimes not. If I ever create a new franchise, I'm definitely going to trade for... I'll probably trade for Jarvis Landry and put him at halfback.
To kick this one away. This fielded at the 2. And he'll take this one near the 25, call it the 26-yard line.
All right, let's go, Cleveland. We'll keep Todd. Even though he's probably not going to have that much touches.
Back out onto the field, and they were able to punch it in the end zone last time. They'll be looking to do that again here for the defense. Obviously, they'll be looking to stop them from punching it back in the end zone.
It always is punch-counter-punch, isn't it? And which team has the advantage? Well, let's just go back. Last time on offense, they rolled downfield, got into a good rhythm. You can see a little more bounce in and out of the huddle. You can see the sideline really get into the game. So defensively, you're thinking to yourself, how do we take that away from them? How do we get the advantage back? Let's see what they come up with. I think pressure is always the first way to go.
All right.
Let's see if they dial it up this drive.
So now we won't know who we're going to be facing next week.
It'll be 2nd down.
So much of this game is about leverage. We always talk about low man wins in the trenches. Well, it's like that in just about every position. And sometimes, if you lose that leverage and you're losing the battle, just jump up at the line of scrimmage.
I know we're not gonna see who we're gonna be facing next week, but 9 times out of 10 it's gonna be the Patriots. I know it.
Partner, you mind if I take off this headset and put on a coaching headset?
You want to get this running game going?
I want to get this running game going. I'm going down there and saying, gentlemen, we have got to run the football.
We have the best
We've
rushing
got to get it
defense
going
so
right
far.
At this point in the second quarter, it has been a struggle. Now Dobbs. And that is incomplete.
Well, no second guessing the call here. It was 3rd and long, so throwing the football was probably the smart play to try and pick it up. But they don't get it, and now the defense goes off the field feeling pretty good.
Now we have a chance to get up by 2 touchdowns.
Force them into a likely punting situation.
On 4th down, here comes the Steeler punter Jordan Berry to kick it away. Back deep is Tyreek Hill.
Basically, if we stop them and we make them punt, it's a good thing because if they're down by a touchdown, we could be down. Wait, we could be up by 2,
And possession will switch hands.
or we could be up,
1st and 10.
or we could kick it, or yeah,
Aaron Rodgers
or we
is
could
getting
kick a
ready to
field
go
goal.
again here on offense. And the numbers for the last drive, and he was perfect, which maybe isn't surprising because he has not missed a pass in this game yet.
And it lets you know just
or we could kick a field goal and still be up.
for a quarterback to be perfect, because
So
that
no
means
matter
the line's
what,
blocking
we'll
really
still
well.
be in
No
the
one's
lead.
dropping any of the passes thrown to them, and the quarterback is accurate. It's almost like a
Okay,
pitcher throwing a no-hitter or a perfect game, isn't it? He's the principal guy, but he needs a lot of help.
Time to find out if he can keep that perfect game going here, partner.
That would have been a great catch, but it's real difficult to hold on to it because it was contested all the way. Would have been a great play if he'd been able to haul that one in.
Flush to his right. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. Just what the Browns needed there. Good for a gain of 17.
Man, defensively, that hurts. They got him out of his rhythm. They had him hemmed in, but somehow he was able to tuck it away and get away for a gain.
Allowed 9 rushing yards. Yeah, I know we haven't allowed that much rushing yards because
To the flat, that's complete.
they're barely doing anything when it comes to
Good
rushing.
cover defensively as they get to him just
We
beyond
allowed
the
more
45
passing
after the
yards
juke.
than rushing
Give him
yards
7 on the play. And
so
they'll bring
far in
up
this
a second
postseason.
down.
Normally we allow more rushing yards than passing yards.
Now Rodgers throwing on 2nd down. And Green with a catch left side. And he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line. It's an 8-yard pickup and leads to a new set of downs. 5th catch of the game for him there.
Yeah, the tight end position is now becoming a volume pass catcher. It used to be
We're
an occasional, right? Safety
Going
valve.
back
Throw
to
one to him every so often, but mainly they want him out there to block.
Ladarius Green.
Nowadays, an integral part of the passing game, and they create such great mismatches that they often become the leading receiver.
Looking left side, and he's
Because
got him in.
technically this is his old team.
And he gets this one all the way down inside the 20-yard line. He got 29 yards that time.
Yeah. True fact, this is actually Ladarius Green's old team. He was originally on the Steelers, but after the 2016 season,
We'll check in with Larry Ridley at halftime. He'll have highlights and analysis of this first half of play. And the agility got him a few extra before he's taken down right at the 10. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
That's a strong pickup right there on 1st down, and as this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
Again, they
we'll
run
keep
with
running the
Gurley.
ball.
4 yards on the play, and that leads to the 1st and goal.
So many teams want to throw the ball in this situation nowadays, but I love watching a team that has
I want to
enough
get Todd
confidence to
Gurley
go ahead and run the football in
his
that
first
situation.
touchdown.
That's almost a tendency breaker.
Now it's Crowell running right. And he takes
Or Isaiah
this
Crowell.
one in for a Brown score. Isaiah Crowell, a 5-yard touchdown run. And the Browns add on to their lead. And there you go. Nothing
You know what?
too complex. Block, keep your
Just
assignment.
pissed off the
Let 'em
Steeler
run it in, they
fans.
did it.
Fundamental football. Good blocking beats good tackling.
We're gonna go out
on
for
that
2.
play. End result, touchdown.
Rodgers now to throw. And this is going to be caught. It's good. And that extends their lead by 2 more. So they go with the pass, and it works there on the 2-point try. Charles, just in general, what are your thoughts passing versus running on 2-point conversion? Situational?
It is situational. You have to know your team. What is your strength? Because so many people think you have to throw the ball in a 2-point conversion, but the stats will tell you that running it is about as proficient. So know your team and go to your strength.
And a pretty good return.
Alright,
here.
I'm gonna
He's
unplug
got
my
just
mic
shy of
real
the
quick.
25 at the 24-yard
I'll
line.
plug it back in when something extraordinary happens,
And
alright?
now out come the Steelers. And down on the
Alright, I'll be
scoreboard,
back.
certainly needing to avoid what happened on the last drive, punting the football.
Sense of urgency has to take over for them here. They know the score. They know the situation. And by the way, the punter no longer exists for their offense. That's how they have to treat this drive.
They need points.
Big time.
And it pops free. The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up 2nd down.
Sometimes the coverage is so good, no matter what you're doing on offense, you just can't shake anyone free. They try their best to find someone open, but They took away every passing alley, every angle, and shut the play down.
Here's Dobbs to throw. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
Feels like they're getting caught in between here because they didn't completions on first and second down. Now you got to worry a little bit about the clock because you prefer not to give them another shot here in the first half. But if you don't pick up the first down, guess what? You're likely going to have to.
On third down, here's Bell. And he'll get nothing out of that one. No gain on the play there. A nice job defensively. And it likely forces a punt situation on fourth.
One of the things I love about this game is there's a match of wits throughout the game. Who's going to get the advantage? Who's going to catch someone off guard? It's like the offense thought they might catch the defense off balance with that play call, but unfortunately, that didn't work for them.
This is taken around the 12. So a change of possession here on the punt. And there's Ladarius Green and the rest of his offensive mates getting ready for the next drive. And we roll the highlights of the game he's had. You know, when we talk about wide receivers and how you shut them down, what about when you have a tight end like this having a game? How do you stop him defensively?
It really changes what you're trying to do because defensively you're worried more about the wideouts. Okay, how are we going to cover them? The running backs, how are you going to shut them down? But the tight end is that elusive, unique player. Linebacker covering, cornerback covering, safety covering him, always has the advantage, usually has final answer against anyone who tries to defend him.
Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half. Rodgers now on first down. And this will be broken up and incomplete. Now a penalty flag down. And they may be going backward here.
Holding offense.
They were looking to throw, holding on the big right tackle.
That's real simple, partner. Keep your hands inside in the chest area. You're probably okay. You get it out on the shoulders, get them wide. Usually going to pick up a holding call.
Now a play fake here on first down. It's complete to Brown, right side. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. So even though it's first down, here's the field goal unit on now to try to get 3 before halftime. From the right hash, this from 53. And his kick is good. Oh, he just did tuck it into the bottom of that left corner. And that will make this now an 18-point ball game. A little bit of a lower trajectory there on the deep kick, and it worked.
Had to do it because he had to drive it out low because of the length of the kick. Able to do that, got it above the defense and over the post.
Tucker now following the made field goal, set to kick it away. Short kick. One of the up middle take it now. An excellent field position here as this drive will start on the other side of the 50-yard line.
Partner, when I was in college, we used to have these things called game maxims that we did before every game. One of them said, press the kicking game. For here's where the breaks are made. It's the area of hidden yardage. How about that return? Flipping the field, taking it past the 50.
Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the longtime Charger, Eric Weddle. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Thanks, Brandon, and welcome to our EA Halftime Report. I'm Larry Ridley. The Browns are up right now and are looking to keep up the pressure moving forward. The Steelers just want to come out after the half and claw their way back into the game. So here we go. Let's take a look at some of the highlights from the first half. First and 10, pass will be completed over the middle. And this goes 20 yards for the score. They'll take the early advantage. Late in the first quarter, Dobbs got to complete the pass into coverage, but a quick three-play drive ends with the score. Steelers tie it up at 7. Browns have it at the 2. Browns gonna haul in the pass, and this 5-play drive goes for a touchdown. That puts them up by a touchdown. Browns on 1st and 5. On the run, here comes Isaiah Crowell, and he caps off the 7-play drive with a score. The Browns go up by 15.
All right, Larry, indeed a one-sided affair to this point as we get set for half 2. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Steeler offense now with a football first here to begin the 3rd quarter. They have the ball here for the inaugural drive of the 2nd half. Pretty big deficit, though. We'll see what adjustments were made in that locker room.
And I never wanted to make something more important than it actually is, right? I don't want to create more hype than what is there. But this is I'm doing it, though. This is a really important drive. And we often talk about teams scripting plays to start a game. A lot of them script to start the 2nd half, too. And they're scripting something that they expect to get them into the end zone and back into this game.
We'll see if that script is a good one for them. On 2nd down, Dobbs. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. 30, past the 20. And he takes this down deep into Cleveland territory. A big play there on the catch and run. 67 yards.
Coaches really don't care from what position they get this, but run after the catch ability, rack ability, is often the difference between winning and losing and changing field position.
Now Dobbs, the quick slant caught, and he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. Now after the completion, we're going to get a timeout, an injured player. We'll check on his status when we get back. They come out here in the eye. Dobbs now on 2nd down. And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack. Terrell Suggs not dropping into coverage. He comes on the blitz and takes him down for a loss of 9.
When you're this close to the goal line, you got to expect pressure from the defense, so the ball's got to come out fast. Got to get out of his hands quicker.
Here we go.
Dobbs. Under pressure again, and down he goes again.
And it appears to me that someone's defensive coordinator is jockeying for a raise. A sack on 2nd and goal, a sack on 3rd and goal, now brings up a decision on 4th down.
Now Chris Boswell for the Steelers field goal try. This will be a 34-yard attempt. And Boswell's kick is good. And the drive will wind up yielding 3. So the drive stalls out, but they are able to put 3 points on the board.
Yeah, just a yard or two shorter than an extra point, so no problems converting there.
After the successful field goal try, here's Boswell to send it away. This one taken from the 7. Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32-yard line. Here's the Browns now. They get set for their first possession of the third quarter. This is sort of what you would call a put-away drive. They score here, especially a touchdown, it's almost out of reach.
It certainly feels that way, and I think that they're going to call their plays accordingly, because what you really want to do, even though you know the scoreboard is still up there and the game's going to go on, in fact, you can take the spirit away from another team, that their drive and will to come back and win can be taken with another score right here.
Still third quarter, but you just get that feel.
Yeah, they're teetering right there on the brink, aren't they?
They call it a gain of 19, and it moves the chains. Offense comes to the line now, 1st and 10. On play action, it's Rodgers. And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack. Stephon Tuitt, he's the one that got to him. He takes him down for a loss of 9. Chalk that up as their first sack in this game, and they tallied 4 a week ago.
And probably not as much exultation in that sack as what took us so long. Because when you get 4 the previous week, you're counting on continuing that momentum. They didn't get that done in the first half of the game. Let's see now if they start to bring even more exotic pressure towards the quarterback.
And he almost had it defensively. Could have been a game changer there in this second half. Instead, it's 3rd down. Now he steps away. And it's going to be incomplete. He was able to catch it there on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. And it's going to bring up 4th down. Well, the numbers have been good in the passing game, and certainly a big reason why they have the lead. But now here, third quarter, maybe go to the run game a little more?
Yeah, perhaps. I mean, after that incompletion, a little credit to the defense for shutting them down on that play. Maybe you try and run the football a little bit more in this spot. But they have to feel good about how they've been throwing it overall.
And this will hit just beyond the goal line as it's into the end zone for a touchback. Here again comes the captain of this offense, leading his crew back out there now. He has been consistent, hasn't he? He played well in the first quarter, good second quarter, and now continuing that here in the third.
And that's the word that they're always seeking from the guy taking the snap.
Blitz coming, and down he goes.
Well, so much for setting the tone of the drive offensively. Giving up a big sack that loses that kind of yardage, not a great start.
A give to Bell, and they won't fare much better here as he maybe gets back to the line. No gain on the play this time, and it'll be a 3rd and long situation coming up.
No gain on that run, and while this team is down, they're not out of it by any stretch of the imagination. Maybe you just have to think about a different style of running in order to get this guy going.
Back to throw Dobbs. And this is going to be incomplete.
And absolutely zero surprise that that one was incomplete, huh? I mean, truthfully, how many OCs have we seen with 3rd and 20 on their play sheet and go, oh, I've got the exact play to dial up?
No, that's just a head scratching down when you're facing a 3rd and 20. Tried to complete it, couldn't get it done. And the kick's away as he angles this one for the sideline. And the punt goes out of bounds. Where will they put it? They'll put it just inside the 45-yard line. Aaron Rodgers, he's getting ready to go again here on offense. He's played well. Good first half. He's continued that here in the third quarter. But my question, when you're a head coach, what do you look at stat line-wise for your play? Do you go right to turnovers?
You really do. As much as coaches don't want to talk about that, that's where it starts. And when I played in college, our first rule for every game, the team making the fewest mistakes will win. And that's kind of how they judge you. Do you take care of the ball, not turn it over, keep it in the proper hands, and give your team a chance to win?
Well, that's what he's done here in this one so far. Call it a 3-yard gain, and that'll bring up a 3rd down. Throwing is Rodgers on 3rd down. He's got his man here. It's Green. And he'll be taken down, but not before getting this inside the 30. A gain of 26 on the 3rd down conversion. Here's Gurley. Room here to run. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. 12 more yards there and another first down.
Absolutely love the run right there. This guy's known for his quickness, but also for his speed. And he's able to get to the second level almost before you blink if you give him any type of blocking. Always talk about slot receivers. And they're usually known as quicker than fast. In this case, we've got a guy who's quick.
And we're back now here in Cleveland. It's the Browns football, and they've got the lead here as we start quarter number 4. Rodgers now on first down. And the tip there altered the ball flight, and it falls incomplete. It'll be second down.
Quarterbacking 101. Never force the ball into double coverage, especially not this close to the goal line. The windows are so tight, you just don't want to force it in there because it could be tipped up and picked off.
This will be caught at about the 5. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Browns touchdown. Mike Burton, a 15-yard touchdown grab. And the Browns add 6 to their lead. And he wasn't blocking or running it there. They tossed it to him.
And you remember the good old days when the 49ers were riding roughshod in the league? They used their fullback in pass plays all the time. Roger Craig, Tom Rathman, those guys were terrific at running these types of plays.
A drive that time of 6 plays. And it's capped off by the Browns touchdown. Here's Tucker now out to kick this one away. This is taken at the 3. And he's got room.
Even after that big-time return, it's not looking great for them today. But if nothing else, even if the miracle doesn't happen, they can turn to this play and say, hey, we can move forward. Maybe it's a building block for the rest of the season.
And they'll start this drive with very good field position.
Here we go. Brad 38.
Dobbs looking to throw on first down. Caught right side. It's Jeffrey. And they'll be inside the 25 now at the 24. Give him 9 there on the first down completion. Hard to believe his first catch of the game defensively. They bottled him up. That's why they're well on their way to victory.
Put your best cover guy on him and then change the coverages behind him throughout the game. Brackets, double, zone, man, you name it. Make sure he gets a lot of that.
And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack. Christian Kirksey coming hard on the blitz. He dumps him for a loss of 8.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
Throwing here, Dobbs. And he couldn't hang on to it through the contact. Incomplete. Another wayward pass. You know, things started out poorly in this game, and to be frank, they just really haven't gotten much better.
And all that does is embolden the secondary. They feel good about what's going on, and they just play better and better.
As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. And this is going to be incomplete. Mike Tomlin takes a shot here, but to no avail. And this Browns defense stands tall. That's another mistake there on the drop pass on 4th, and we've seen him do things like this all game.
It's not hard to figure out why they're down by that deficit. They haven't made plays that are going to keep them in the game or win the game all game long. That's another example right there. It all boils down at the end of it to execution. Either you make the play or you don't.
Just what the Browns needed there. Good for a gain of 17. So here we go, 1st and 10 now. From midfield, here's Rodgers. And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack.
Well, that play was the very definition of fast, quick, and in a hurry. Suddenly, he was there.
Yeah, blink of an eye. That happened fast and a big sack. On play action, Rodgers. He's going to dump it off to Gurley. And he'll get it out to midfield. Looks like, yeah, they'll spot it right at midfield at the 50. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets them up for 3rd down. So now 3rd and 10. A big play to start the drive, but nothing since.
Rodgers
going to throw. And able to find Green. And he'll be taken down, but not before getting this inside the 30. And they're able to convert on third with a solid gain of 23. So after that big play, let's see if they can catch their defense maybe on their heels. On first down, Rodgers. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Burton. And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19. It's a 9-yard pickup on the play, and it'll be second and about a yard. Time for a break. So the Browns in possession of the football here as we get you reset. And no doubt what they're looking to do is just salt away the final couple of minutes and escape with a win. Over the middle, complete. It's Burton. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. The Browns passing game finding its stride. They've got another first down. When we see another great performance like this out of Aaron Rodgers, you have to chuckle thinking that his only FBS offer was a walk-on at Illinois.
And now he's the pride of Butte Junior College, of course at Cal. And I remember watching him play at Cal, and he would run 7-on-7 drills. Angry if the ball ever hit the ground, and it didn't do it very often.
He couldn't quite hold it. Got hit. Ball pops out, incomplete. Rodgers looking to throw. This will be caught at about the 5. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. 5 yards that time on the completion. And now it's third and goal.
Let's not quibble about the gain there on second down. That was a positive play because that was a take-what-you-can-get situation. Got out to the tight end.
And that's going to be caught for a Browns touchdown. Antonio Brown, his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Browns add on to their lead.
Is it okay if I break one of our rules, partner, which is to never call a game over until it's over? Because this certainly feels like it's over after that drive.
Yeah, that was spirit-crushing, wasn't it? And now you just kind of felt the air go out of the balloon.
Yeah, they were fighting so hard to stay in there, and they knew they had to stop them on that drive. But when they were unable to, I think you're exactly right. You could see them sag on their sideline, and I think this one might just be over.
On the return, it's Niall Davis. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. And Pittsburgh getting set to take the field. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride.
Some people like to do that. I remember playing for a guy once. We were down huge, and someone said, "Coach, what do you want to call?" He just waved a hand like, "Who cares? Let's get out of here and do something some other time." But some teams like to do something at the end to feel a little bit better as they continue to move forward.
Yeah, probably just want to put this one behind them. And it pops free. The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up second down. And on 2nd and 10 now.
Here we go.
From the shotgun, here's Dobbs. Throw left side complete. It's James. A good pickup there of 20 yards.
For many teams, the evaluation of tight ends has really changed. We used to wonder about how they would block first and foremost. Now we want to know how these guys can run because we envision them in offenses. Catch the ball. How much yardage can they gain after that?
And that on display there for a good pickup. And now a first down following that long gain. Out of the gun, Dobbs. James has got it, complete. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. 11 more on that one and another first down.
Here we go.
On first down, Dobbs to throw. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he'll go down shy of the 40 at the 41. And they still need 8 yards for the first here on second down.
Here we go.
To throw is Dobbs. And he's got some space here. 20. And avoids the contact by sliding. The Steelers signal for the second of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in the game. In the red zone this time. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. Now the Steelers going to use their third and final timeout as the clock will stop with 18 seconds remaining.
Come on, let's go.
Now Dobbs. Cameron Wake. And now a timeout called defensively by the Browns. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after first and second down went backwards. It's third and very long. Here's Dobbs to throw. Jeffrey reels it in over the middle. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. Now we'll get whistles, and they've signaled for a timeout. Not sure I see the logic in this, but we'll get a stoppage anyway with 5 seconds remaining.
Here we go. Ryan 38.
One final shot. They'll look to throw. And that is incomplete. 2 seconds left on the clock. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and that will force a turnover on downs. So they tried to go for it for pride, but it really wouldn't have mattered. This one, it was already determined.
No doubt about it. This one was over a while ago.
They go to a knee here, and with that, it's on to the AFC title game. And they're moving on to the conference championship. How about this?
What a tremendous feeling to get to the game that can get you to the Super Bowl. A fantastic season. Unfortunately, for the other team, a tough, tough way for it to end.
So that's a wrap for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, and this has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. For more, check us out at easports.com. It's a win for the Browns, and they're happy in the dog pound as we say so long from Cleveland.
And with that win, the Browns are going back to where they lost years ago. The Browns are now going back to the AFC Championship, where they actually lost. That is actually where their last playoff game was. Not their last playoff win, but their last playoff game. So now, the conference championship team that we will be facing to see who will be going to the Super Bowl as the AFC contender will be the Chiefs. Oh my God, New England, you had one job. One job. Okay, so it's the Cardinals at the Eagles and the Chiefs at the Browns. So either the Eagles or the Chiefs. Well, one of these two teams will be going to the Super Bowl, which I will be playing on Wednesday. So let's see on how badly each team lost by. Okay, we all know how much the Steelers lost by. The Patriots lost by 1 point. The Vikings lost by 6. And Atlanta just gave up. So, yeah. The AFC Championship will be the Cleveland Browns going off against the Kansas City Chiefs. And the Arizona Cardinals will be facing the Philadelphia Eagles. Now, I'm going to check this. He's still not here. What the hell? Alright, just to see. Wild card. We went divisional round. Matt Hedrick earns first playoff win and expects more as head coach of the Browns. Had to be a great athlete. No. All eyes on Matt Hedrick during the Browns playoff opener, and boy did he deliver. I'm not wild about Antonio Brown's me first attitude, but he deserves a lot of the credit. Can't deny his talent. When you're in a huddle, if you got a QB who just knows you're gonna win, that's a special feeling. Hashtag Browns. Antonio Brown willed his team to victory this week, catching 2 passes in a 39-10 playoff win for the Browns. Aaron Rodgers excelled his playoff game this week. His 155.3 quarterback rating helped vault the Browns into the next round of the playoffs. So, the Browns are back in the playoffs. And what do? We kick ass. We kick ass and take names. And Aaron Rodgers won AFC Offensive Player of the Week for the divisional round. So, just to see, Aaron Rodgers won the Week 15. So we basically, we didn't have any other than the Week 19 and the Week 15. He had more touchdowns, 373 yards, 342 yards. Okay, so he had less passing yards for the divisional round, but he did have more touchdowns in the divisional round. 3 carries, 33 yards, and 23 to 29. So it was 6. Alright. So yeah, that was a well-deserved game. Aaron Rodgers, a very good player, helped vault the Cleveland Browns to the next round of the playoffs. So, New England's Super Bowl ambitions just got snuffed out. Tough loss. Hold on. Playoffs without Patriots aren't going to be as fun. Everybody loses except the team they lost to. Cheer up, Vikings fans. You'll probably lost to the best remaining team. Falcons making moves as they require K-Club today from the Titans. Don't get why the Cowboys needed to acquire Amir Abdullah. They were already in a good spot already. So we got Amir Abdullah. It's never an easy way to lose, but the Vikings will have to wait until next season for that elusive Super Bowl. The Patriots' Super Bowl run came up short when they lost to the Chiefs by a final score of 31-30. No one pinched the Eagles. They might wake up from what's been a complete dream season. As a player, you like a coach like Jason Garrett. He makes you feel good about the game plan. We need to play better than that, said Dan Quinn following his team's loss. We don't deserve to win championships playing like that. Yeah, you don't. Doug Peterson clears the first playoff hurdle and makes statement with first win in the playoffs. After falling to the Browns 39-10, the Steelers season and Super Bowl hopes are finished. So is there any other Steelers news articles? Nope. Okay. What about draft stories? There's no more draft stories? Are you joking? Best of the NFC. So, yeah. So next week it will be who's the best AFC team. Well, tomorrow's going to be who the best AFC team is and who the best NFC team is. So we won't figure out who will be who. And yeah. So leave your votes in the comments below on who you think will win and move on to Super Bowl 52. Anyway, hope you guys enjoyed. Peace over a few days, and I will see you guys later. I am excited. Bye.